Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another edition of EDU 600. On Monday, we start week number 3. And, as you know, there aren't many weeks in this course. We have 7 weeks. And so I won't say we're at the midpoint because we're not, but we're making tremendous progress. So congratulations on getting this far in spite of everything that's going on in the summer in Maine. So let's get right to the materials. In Module 3, or week number 3, we continue our exploration of qualitative research. Last week, in week number 2, you had the opportunity to read a qualitative research article and then discuss it in the discussion forum. I'm a little behind on adding comments to the discussion forum. Just stay tuned. They will be there. And so let's get right to the materials for module number 3. Module 3, as you will see, is that we have module 3 part 1 and part 2. So there's 2 parts to this. So please don't forget to participate in the first part and then the second part. So let's get right to part number 1. So in this week, you're watching the video, the introductory video that I'm actually recording at this point. And then we get to a couple of chapters I'd like you to read. I'd like you to read chapters 4 and 5. Special emphasis on how to evaluate qualitative research articles. This is an area that you hear things oftentimes that are incorrect, like it's harder to evaluate qualitative research than quantitative research. And one of the ideas behind the actual evaluating techniques is with qualitative research, you're looking for really thick descriptions. Thick descriptions are something other than just words. They're evoking some kind of emotion behind the words. So you'll be seeing that term throughout the evaluations. But I'd like you to read these chapters and specifically look at these pages in the textbooks, page 50 to 53, 67 to 69, and 79 to 91. Once again, there's an evaluation here. Jeff Beaudry's, I'd like you to watch this video from Jeff. And then there's a group assignment this week, and I'll spend a little bit of time on this. I'm trying intentionally not to make this a 25-minute video like some of the other long ones that I do. So, qualitative research. This is where you work in a group. You will each be assigned a certain portion of a research article. So the best way to show you this is to actually come down to the group discussion. So once again, this is in week 3, part 1, group discussion guide. Over here, we have all of the group members. And as you can see, there's 2 people here, Jess and Grace. I had to add a couple of extra people to 2 different groups because we have 20 people in the class and there's 6 different portions. So before I even get to this assignment, and it's not really, it's not an assignment, it's a discussion forum. This discussion and this group activity is, to me, a perfect opportunity for everybody to learn from each other. And also, this is the article that each one of your group members will be using to write your qualitative critique. And let me explain. So in group A, we have Jen, David, Amelia, Nick, Jess and Grace, and Haley. So they will be reading this article, Adult Learners, Emotions, and Online Learning. Here is the actual article. You click on that. There's a discussion guide up here. So let's keep it simple as possible. Everybody reads the article. Everybody reads the article, and then Jen will go to the discussion post, and she will just write the research review of theory, and the contextual framework for the actual article. David will write about the purpose and design. Now, that is your assignment. You don't have to write about everything. The goal is for, let's come down to Nick here. Nick will be in charge of the data collection portion of it. He will go to the discussion forum for this group, and I'll show you that in a minute, and he will do the data collection, what he found. I'd like the other group members, just stick to your own. Your original post will be, Jen will do the research review of theory. Basically, what did the author say about, that provides the basis for this particular article. David, once again, purpose and design. So we do that we have 3 groups. We have Group A, Group B, and Group C. Group C, Group B, you can see this is making it Facebook official. I tried to group like the counseling students into one group. I have to take some liberties with this, but with Group B, you may already know each other. And once again, Sky will take the lead on the research review of theory. Group C, here's the group members, and you will be reading Self-Directed Learning, Learner Beliefs, it's quantitative research. And here, once again, if you can't find the articles for each one of these, they're all, I duplicated them down here, you can find them. So the discussion forum, where do you do this? You come down here, and this is a duplicate of what you saw. Module 3 is part 1. This is discussion group A. Here's the specific instructions. Read the article as a group. Everybody reads the article. The lead person in each section creates a separate thread for their particular section. So I'm going to go to the discussion. Let's remember, I'll use Nick. Nick is doing the data collection. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to click on our module, click on the discussion forum, start a new thread. And it could be so Nick is in charge of the data collection. He will put data collection, however title you want to be, and then Nick, you come in here, and Nick will put in whatever it is that he is going to write about how the authors collected the data for this. When he's done, he will hit post. And I am going to cancel out at that point. And then other people have an opportunity to jump on and talk about that. So the purpose of this is for you, once again, for Group A, you will be writing your qualitative critique assignment on this particular article, and I'll have more information on that. But the more you can discuss, just say people have some, you did a great job, Nick, with that. I didn't quite think they collected data the same way you did. This is your opportunity to discuss this particular article in the forum. Now, Group A members do not need to go to Group B or Group C. If you want, you can. But this is meant to be a group discussion. And once again, this particular article, these people will be writing their qualitative critique assignment on adult learners' emotions in online learning. So that is the first part. That is the first part right here. Excuse me. There we go, part 1, and then let me go to part 2. I can either, use the arrows to do that. In this case, I'm going to just use, so part 2, we're getting into a different, it's still qualitative research. We're still going to be doing it. This is the same video that I'm recording for part 1, but we're getting into ethnography. And many of you may be familiar with this type of ethnography, but I'd like you to read about it This is, once again, the same chapters. I'd like you to read about it. I'd like you to watch the video. This is a great video. It's a YouTube video, but it really gets to the entire nature of ethnography. Read one of these articles, and then I'd like you to participate in the discussion forum. So once again, here's the discussion forum. And keep it simple. You don't have to go overboard, because I'd like you, if you have to spend time on one or the others, I'd like you to focus more on the group discussion. But I would like everybody to also chime in on this particular article. So once again, second part, I'd like you to watch the video, read the chapters if you need to, read one of these studies. There's 2 of them. And then either one you choose, and then participate in the discussion forum. Now, heads up, to discuss the article capture, that is due on the 19th, and I will be discussing that in our Zoom meeting on Saturday at 9 a.m. Okay, everybody, that's it for me. Yay, under 12 minutes. It's still a long time, but I appreciate you sticking with the course. If you have any questions, please let me know. And I am going to try to get this released today, which is Friday, and that way people will have an opportunity to review it, and if they need to, they can bring their questions to the optional Zoom meeting tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Okay, everybody, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you online. If I can help in any way, please let me know. I'm here to help. Bye.